If you're working on backstroke and you still feel awkward on that initial stroke from a streamline push-off, this video I'm going to show you how to transition seamlessly. Hey Slimmers, welcome back to the Slim Bites channel. I'm Coach Mandy, and today's quick tip video is on how to transition into your first backstroke stroke from a streamline push-off. Now, before I get started, if you are new to the channel or you've been watching my content, be sure to hit the subscribe button below. That way you stay notified for new and exciting content weekly and you support the channel.
Okay, swimmers, so in this video, I will be demonstrating how to break free into backstroke like a pro. First, I will demonstrate and point out the placement on the wall before pushing off. Also, I will demonstrate proper body position off the wall to help you break free for that initial first stroke. So that way you can see how to transition seamlessly without feeling awkward. Also, these demonstrations are exclusive preview from my SwimVice backstroke program. So if you're watching this video and you're interested in learning how to execute proper backstroke form, learn the catch and all the details involved throughout the stroke cycle, pay attention to this video because I'll have details at the end. How to push off the wall and break free for that initial stroke seamlessly is you want to first practice how to place your body position off the wall. So starting in this first position, you want to place your feet at an angle. So in this demonstration, I have my left foot slightly lower than my right. That way I'm properly positioned to fall into my streamline. So think of just kind of dropping your body line into your streamline position before launching off the wall. Once you place your feet properly and you push off, you want to lengthen your body as tall as possible in a streamlined position. You have two options. You can either push off with a light flutter kick until you get to the surface or a dolphin kick. In this video, I'm demonstrating both, but in this particular demonstration right here, I'm using a light flutter kick. The reason why lengthening your body line as tall as possible is so important is because it's reflective in your backstroke. So you see here, my body line stays nice and long and sitting high up on the surface, all due to how I start the initial length. So I want you to think of anytime you push off the wall, use that opportunity to really align your body because it sets you up so nicely for the rest of the length. If you didn't lengthen your body from the beginning, you're most likely going to collapse in your backstroke, and it's something more that you have to manage that you don't need to. So a way to prevent that is make sure that you place your feet properly and you push off with a long streamline. So here, looking from the above view, you can see with a dolphin kick, breaking free for that initial stroke. And that sets the tone and the stage of how you're going to move properly as you progress further. So from this position, you can see that once I'm about to break free, I still have that extended body line in streamline. Before I do anything next, I want to lengthen my body. That way, not only do you have a long streamline, but your body is positioned properly for that first initial stroke. Right as I break free, I'm a right hand dominant swimmer. So I like to break free with my right arm. So you see in this freeze frame right here, I'm preparing with my right arm moving towards my feet in a catch position, which will then rotate me onto my opposite side. That's how you transition without any problems moving forward. So you see here, my body remains rotated on the opposite side, breaking free for that initial stroke with my right arm again. So you want to think about always staying rotated from the initial stroke onto the next. Because the key with backstroke, just like freestyle, is you do not want to be flat. You want to aim to be rotated on both sides. That way the transition is nice and easy without any interruption. I will then show you how to break free for that initial stroke underwater so you can see the same transition again and rotating onto the opposite side. And as a quick reminder, again, when your streamline is nice and long, most likely your body position will sit up higher on the surface of the water. Okay, here is the underwater view with a faster stroke using a dolphin kick. So after my feet are placed properly, I break free for that initial stroke with my right arm. So you can see here, my arm is moving towards my hip, breaking free for that first initial stroke, which will immediately rotate me onto my left side, which you see as I'm moving forward. Once you are rotated on your left side, you can see here body line stays sitting up higher, and then it's easier to move forward with breaking free with that initial stroke, which happens to still be with the right arm. And because I'm prioritizing keeping my body line long, that translates well. Right here, you can see my body line sits up high on the surface, rotated and not flat. You would be surprised how effective just pushing off properly dramatically affects your pool length and learning how to swim backstroke properly. Here you can see again with a dolphin kick from above that keeping your body line long as you come up to the surface, using your dominant arm, in this case is my right, to prepare that initial catch at the beginning. And before initiating that catch, my shoulders are very mobile, so they're not stiff. Hands are relaxed. So you'll see the catch starts right there as it moves past my hip. And then once the catch is finished on that initial stroke, I will still break free with that right arm moving out of the water, which keeps me rotated on my left side. So whatever arm you're using to break free, you still use the same one as it exits the water. So you see here, now I'm rotated on my left side and my right arm is now breaking free for that first initial stroke. Again, I have to highlight you always are rotated. So you want to rotate for that initial stroke. It makes things a lot easier and less awkward. And then you're able to move a lot easier as you press on. So this is how you're able to break free without any issues. And it's one less thing you have to manage. So consider that push off extremely important. It's something that's easier to manage, yes, but also when you really prioritize that body length forward, rotating into that initial stroke, it just makes things a lot easier, and you are most likely to hold your form throughout the entire length.
Okay, swimmers, if you're working on backstroke, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And if you're serious about it taking your backstroke up to a new level, or you're learning it from the foundation up, hit the pinned comments below and join my SwimVice program today. Not only will you have access to my backstroke course, but also freestyle, turns, speed, and so much more. You can also go to swimvice.com for more resources to help with your swim training. All right, swimmers, enjoy your practice, and I will see you all next week.